let's continue on with the Pinnacle Robotics Frozen Island. I guess I can't mouse over it. Blobs! Blobs are not too bad with the setup that we have. Freeze and defend both robots. We'll start here in case we get a power core. Reactor core, rather. Are you a spider? Oh, I freaking hate spiders, man. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of maybe trying to get a reactor core and then going for that freeze and defend both robots. Freeze and defend both robots kind of blows. Or no, sorry, defend both robots blows. But we can push, we can smoke. Smoke will not affect our own robots, which is nice. Like our friendly robots. It's got a good chance there, good option. So freeze and defend. You can get pushed. In fact, you should just get pushed immediately. Although you will do 3 damage to me, which kind of blows. Let's think about this. You know what? I've got a better idea. Is it a better idea? If I just push you, I gotta be able to move out of the way is the problem. You've got boosters too. You could boost this way, which doesn't really help. How do we deal with this? Why did I do this, by the way? I'm dumb. I wanted the egg to be behind me so I could put it into smoke. Instead, I put the egg in front of me so I can't put it into smoke. That was a little silly. Oh my god, you know what, Glidier? Normally I don't look at chat until I've made my decision. You're totally right, I'll just shield myself. My god, you're so smart sometimes. And then you'll get hit, and then now we can just smack the crap out of you. Is there a better move? Nah, not really. You know what? There is a better move. Kill you. Even at the cost of health. Yeah, that's much better. And then you can just get a little bit more centralized here. Can you block a spawn? You know what you could have if I had moved differently, but this is okay. Yeah, it won't even light us on fire. Because of the shield too. That's I usually don't equip the pulse ability for this long, I feel. And I usually don't give it the personal shield, and I don't really try to utilize it appropriately, but it is actually quite useful. Okay, well, you're both dead. You're frozen. You're done for. You're shielded. Easy mission. I would like to think that at some point I would have realized that, hey, you idiot, you do have a shield, you will not take damage, but you know what? Sometimes you just make the mistake. You don't think about it, you know? You know what I mean? Goodbye, Frostmech. Actually, well, I'm not gonna reset turn for this, but in theory what I should do is reset turn so that I can freeze my other guy in the smoke, but this is fine. Just, you know, goodbye, GG. Goodbye, freeze mech. Oh, freeze tank, rather. All right, well, easy mission. You can't heal, so don't worry about it. You know what? We should be careful. We should try to, whenever we block a spawn, get the repair in first, then block the spawn. Or get the repair in first, then move other friendly units adjacent so that they don't get pushed. Because you can't heal, but that personal shield means that you don't have to heal all the time. You can just not take damage. Let's do it, defend the robots. I hate the mission, but you know what? Ooh, power core. FTL time pod. Maybe we can make it work. Now the spider, highly annoying. 2 move. Please web my mech here. You can move over here. You can move here. We'll do it like this. I'd like the Scorpion to be standing here, so if I get a push done, he's not attacking anything. Okay. And honestly, hopefully if one of these enemies wants to attack the robot and I can just push him out of the way, that'd be fantastic. Or gets frozen, but that's not necessarily that likely. The enemies don't really want to get frozen that much, do they? The freeze doesn't matter. They do sometimes go for the jet mech, but his freeze didn't matter. You're hitting a building, you're hitting a building. You're hitting a building, you're hitting a building. You're hitting a building, you're hitting a building. Well, we can free the time pod in one shot, which I really like. And then I like the idea of knocking you out of the way and then giving you a little bit of a smack. Although, if I boost her down, it's like maybe I can get them to attack each other, but I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. This is gonna be a tough turn. You'll block a spawn though, which I really like. Ah, no, can't do it like this, because you'll hit a freaking building. Both of these actions have to move one of these units, so we're gonna have an additional unit spawn next turn, but at least we will have the spider dead, but there will be a spiderling. Next turn is gonna blow. That's the TLDR that I've learned here. I should put you in smoke. It's probably for the best. A little something like this. Freeze that spot so that nothing can stand there and lock me in. Oh, nothing can stand there and lock me in anyways. I can just move. Beautiful. End turn. I like this. Now we still have to collect the time pod, but we can collect the time pod and then jump out of it if something moves down here with our mech being down here. That was an interesting sound effect. Was it because he attacked over water? That was weird. Nothing is gonna get frozen on this turn, so it's not very helpful. You can get smoked. You can get smoked. I can move there. I can move there. Thankfully you didn't attack the buildings, otherwise I would be screwed. That's a kill. But it cannibalizes the kill slightly. Let's think about this. The robots are safe. We don't gotta worry about the robots. What we need to do... You know, we could just smoke them. I smoke them all the damn time, but we could just smoke them. Ah, you know what? This smoke gets 2 kills. One attack gets a kill. And then you can just shoot this guy away from the building. I kind of like this. The only thing I don't like is that it kind of puts Flyboy out of position, but they still have a decent enough move that they should be able to help on the next turn. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because it gets us the time pod. Yeah, you've got to take 2 damage to make this happen, but I think that's worth it. And then you can move if you want. I would very much like you to move, so you're not stuck in the back. Okay. Time bot incoming. You know, I actually really like it being there. It means that nothing is going to stand here and web me. Seems good to me. Also, Archimedes is almost leveled up. So who do you think it's gonna be? Rock or Zoltan? Ariadne or Mafan? Who will it be? Who will it be? Something me. You're attacking a robot, which I very much do not appreciate, but I can kill you. 3 and 4. I could just leap, have you kill the spider, which is nice, and then you can just smack this guy. Ah, but that's not gonna kill him. So what you're gonna do actually is... How do I smoke you? Because the only way to smoke you is to kill my own stuff. All right, well... Okay, you could come down here and stop that. You... It's not good enough. We use the smoke, so we can't smoke this little square here. That's not good enough because the buildings still take damage. Really, you need to jump here to save both of these units' actions. If you attack, this guy's... Oh, I can just attack him down one. I'm once again overthinking this, although it will destroy the time pod. Hold up. Surely there's a way of doing this that protects everything. Okay, that'll stop you. You can't attack off, you cannot attack off the level. This'll kill the time pod. I'd rather not kill the time pod. Wait a minute, what's your move? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can almost get close enough to pick up the time pod, but not quite with your bonus move. Bonus move. What if we use a bonus move to do what we need to do? Do you think that's possible? Like, what if we... I don't see how to save all the buildings. Dun 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 dun. That saves 2, because you'll kill the spider. Yep. You can easily save the robot. You are attacking a building, and I don't see a way of stopping that, because the only attacks that I can do that smoke you cause me to shoot important things. Things that are very important to me that I'd rather not be destroyed. What if we just attack? Like, it doesn't matter though. Like, if you go here and you attack here, we still have to worry about the time pod. You could go here and attack up, then we don't have to worry about the time pod. You could also jump, like you could jump here, then we don't have to worry about this unit. What do? You can only deal with one of these units at a time. Is there a way that we can deal? Is there any other unit that can deal with 2 things at once? The Mantis can with this move here. Is there any other way of dealing with 2 things in a single move? I can combo, like I can push, then deal with 2 things, but that's not good enough because it has to be with only a single action. This kind of works, but it does kill the robot, which I'd prefer not to have happen. And we can't stand here, A, because it's water, and 2, because it's smoke. We could push you, jump, but then our jet mech actually doesn't have the movement necessary to get where they need to go. If they had the jumping ability, they could, but then the Mantis would not be able to jump in and do his action there. We can save the time pod, but then we can't save the robot. We could let the time pod go, but then we'll lose Perfect Island and the time pod. I'd rather lose 2 buildings, to be honest with you. So if we're gonna accept 2 building power gone, how is that gonna look? You have to do this. You can still do this to save this building, and then we only have a 50-50 chance of losing this. Well, 19% chance of saving the building. Every other percentage chance of losing the building. So you know what? I think that's just what we gotta do. We have to accept that the enemies have found a way to position themselves in just the worst position possible. Because with only 4 movement, there's not enough movement to get the time pod. You know, you already have +1 move. Yes, that's not gonna work. I was thinking if I got a kill and then you gained +1 movement, you could pick up the time pod, but that's not gonna happen. So pick up the time pod, accept your loss. Congratulations, you're gonna destroy a old, pristine building. You know what, we should have shot him to do damage, but whatever, I picked up the time pod. End turn. I hate it so much. Let's block a spawn. Level up. It's not movement though, because he already had the +1 move. So there's 2 power down. It happens. I hate this mission, but I really wanted the extra reactor core. I mean, it's worth it. +3 reactor core, or sorry, +3 corporate rep, essentially, by saving the reactor core, because that's how much it's worth. You know, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Yeah, just repair on the ruins of the building that was here before. Why not? End turn. Hey, every other objective is saved. The building, though, I don't see a way out of that situation. Maybe if I didn't go for the time pod and we saved it for like this turn when there was only 2 enemies, we could have done it. But I went for it early, which may have been a mistake because the fact that the time pod landed here meant that I couldn't push the Hornet down. Otherwise, we would have been able to do it. We got my fan. Hey, my fan, how you doing? +1 move, +1 reactor core, reduce mech HP to 1, gain shield every turn. That to me feels like an artillery mech sort of unit, because then they can not worry so much about having low health. It also seems like it might be good for the flying mech, because then they can actually move, block a spawn, move, block a spawn, move, block a spawn, move, block a spawn. So you know what? We're gonna give this to the flying mech. It saves a reactor core too, so that we can give them some different equipment, which is gonna happen, maybe not now, but very shortly. Maybe now? Hold up. Yeah, it'll happen right now. So you're gonna have the storm generator. You can have rocket artillery. Mud, I'm sorry. So long. This will be the disposable Mafan. His shield is disposable, he is not. All right, good enough. I like it. Storm generator is still active. You have rocket artillery, you have full damage from your bombs. Rocket artillery now does 4 damage. I mean, we picked up essentially 3 reactor core from that mission because of the fact that we picked up the pilot, who also gives you a reactor core. I like it. Now, and with less than 4 mech damage, actually seems pretty freaking doable now, because we get so much armor, shields rather, that we won't take a lot of damage on the jet mech, which is the unit that I'm most worried about anyways. Connie, welcome. The proud nation of Move Blocka Spawn. Also says, Slay the Spire and Into the Breach are the only 2 games I have every Steam achievement for. Well, I'm working on it for Into the Breach. We gotta get all the achievements to get the Secret Squad. Yeah, Secret Squad. 5 move. Man, I would love to jump right here, but we can't quite make it. What about... Oh, we can totally make it. In fact, we don't even need to move over to the side. Ah, yes we do. Don't jump there, jump here. Whoa, 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 dude, whoa. Yeah, we get it, whoa. What's your movement? Yeah, block a spawn. I'm trying to think if this is the end turn that I want. I think I do. I think I want to block that spawn. First of all, I love the green shield that the Zoltan has. Secondly, I just love having shields because they stop everything from damaging you, and it seems just lovely and amazing. So I think what I'm gonna do is hit you, and then I'm going to do this thing called kill you. Then I will block a spawn. Guess we could have also like iced this guy, but let's not worry about that right now. No, I like you being there. End turn. We do have to move the artillery mech off the spawn now, because it is going to die. But I wanted to save, you know, the time for this. Because now we gotta deal with this freaking spider, which we can deal with actually. In fact, we can deal with it in a single turn and move out of the way. Don't forget about that. You know what? I think I should kill you because you're highly annoying. And then you have to move out of the way. So there's gonna be 3 units next turn. But our mech is now, they have extricated themselves to safety. Actually, there's gonna be 4 units next turn, which kind of blows, but hopefully they go after the iced unit. They're also not alphas, except for 1, so I'm very happy about that. You're pointless. You're pointless. You're pointful. But you're also still dead. How are we gonna do this? You've got to get out of the way, so, I don't know, just do this. Boing. You can smoke them. Don't get shot though if you can avoid it. And then you can get a little bit of experience, because why not? Actually, we would prefer to split the experience, so do it like this. Then get out of the way. Good. 1 scorpion left who's all like, no, my friends! Thought it might tell me how much smoke damage I've done. I guess not. Protect the time pod. Oh, who would have thought it? Armored. +3 grid defense. Say hello to your retirement, my friend. Now, what do we need? Movement is nice. Shield friendly is okay. The Mantis has 2 reactor core, and yet they're still kicking ass. I love it. I love it when a unit is really freaking good. You know what I mean? Let's not put it here in case we get a bonus reactor later. I like it when a unit is very good, and they're very good at what they do. Like, the Mantis doesn't even really need any more power. They can jump around with that free booster and just, you know, kick ass. Alpha Spoiler. You give 1 HP? Yeah, so I would love it if you would web the Christ out of me, like right here. Please web me, baby, one more time. Web right here. You know you want to do it. Web right here. Come on, come on. You bastard. Oh, and we're webbed now because we don't get unwebbed. Oh, that's unfortunate. We got some buildings under attack. Booster will only get you so far. That does do a pretty good job, but then we'll still have to booster our way out of there. Which means that the spider is gonna live if we don't do anything about it. And I kinda hate that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll die if you do that. Yeah, I kinda hate that, but I think we're just gonna have to accept it. You know what? This honestly seems like we might not be able to block all the spawns. Then again, we can kill the Scion in one shot with a leap. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump over. What do? You can... This is an unfortunate turn. We're not gonna do nearly as much as we want to do, because we gotta save the buildings. Well, I'll take 1 damage. Yeah, that spider, it was smart. Oh, we can move out of the way, forgot. It was smart, man, it was smart. Too smart. It was too smart, man. You move there, I won't be able to hit you. Just end turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to block spawns in the future, which really sucks because of the fact that Spider is still alive and it's gonna keep webbing us every turn. This is when you want that evasive pilot. Yuck, 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 yuck. Stop it. You freaking garbage spider. At least I can move out of the way here. In fact, nothing is actually attacking a building, which is kind of absurd. You're locked in place. Oh, but you know what? Oh, not quite enough. It's not quite enough. Because I was thinking, like, if I could push this spider up one, then I could hit them both. But I don't think I can do that. You know what? We actually can. If we use smoke. I think we should use smoke. We've got to kill the spider before it gets out of control. And it kind of already is out of control. So boost up. Now we can hit them both. The spider's dead. That's an extremely great turn. We still need to block spawns, but there's only gonna be 1 unit alive next turn, which means that there should be like 4 spawns that appear. Which makes me extremely happy about things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can move there. Because you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. You're attacking nothing. There should be 3 spawns. I hope there are 3 spawns. Now, the problem though is that how am I gonna block the spawns while also dealing with the enemies? We're gonna have to forfeit Perfect Island here. Yep, there's actually only 2 spawns. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just don't have the capability of blocking all the spawns. Sometimes the plan just doesn't go your way. Although this is still like an extremely great turn. But we're not gonna be blocking all the spawns, so I'm not even gonna bother. It's a spider, man. Locking you down, preventing you from moving an additional unit on the field every turn, it's just one of the most... That and the, you need the XP. That and the, the blobbers. They're just some of the most annoying enemies to deal with. Because of the fact that it puts another thing on the field that you have to deal with every turn. The spider is worse though, because the spider webs you. And if you don't kill the spider web, it creates another spider. That's fine though, we don't need to get the perfect island. Oh hey, spider and goo! Oh boy. I'm excited for this one. Spider and goo, spider and goo. Goo for me and good for you. Spider and goo, spider and goo. Oh, I hate spider and goo. You're hitting the building? Oh, good. Goo, right there, right there, right there, right there. Let's go. You're freaking dead, dude. This is the ideal turn for us. Because you get toasted. You can't actually deal with this guy. Hold up. Gotta think about this for a minute. Well, you're only dead once the Scion dies. I think I gotta end turn. I think I gotta end turn. I think I have to start with the rocket artillery here to save the building. Ah, but then we're stuck though. We can't move out of the way. No, we can. A leap here, and then we can't move because we're gonna be stuck. Yeah. If we're stuck, I can save one building. I can't save the corporate tower. I mean, I could do this, kill him, but then how are we gonna deal with this guy? Can't. Man, there's 3 enemies on screen and I can't kill them. I can't save the buildings. Because there's not enough room to stand next to this guy to hit him with the leap attack. I have an idea. If we can move here, you know what? We can. We have to pulse. We can save the buildings, but we're gonna have to let the spider live for a turn, which I suppose is fine in order to make this work, but that'll kill you. I guess we could have also used the smoke drop, but actually if we do the smoke drop, it won't be able to move and it'll be stuck there forever, but I think we should just shoot it. And then we can ice you. It's not perfect at all, but I guess it does get the job done. We should have been standing here, that way we wouldn't have been smoked or a web behind us. I don't want to get webbed there though. I'll move here. At least it saves the buildings. I suppose it's all right. I hate the web there. If I push, it doesn't actually kill the spider. I'd have to hit the spider. Or I could hit the goo, I suppose. What are you doing? Nothing? What are you doing? Nothing? This also seems like a pretty good smoke drop. Although you're gonna live for a turn. You'll die if I can kill the Scion, but the Scion's such a pain in the butt to get to. Ooh, what about this? Oh, I like this. Do I? Because you'll still be alive if I do it in that fashion. And you have the smoke drop too. So you've got you basically, you don't have to use the smoke drop here, but I do like it. You're gonna hit the shield and do no damage, so I could just attack the spider egg. This will only do 4 damage to you. The Scion will still live. And then you can smoke drop here, which will cause all of you to take a little bit of damage but not die. But it is still doing a decent amount of damage to everything. Okay. I think we'll use the smoke drop and then move out of the way. I'd like to get over here to the side so I can hit you into the rock. I would like to do damage to the spider. I know it's not gonna kill the spider. I just want to do damage to it. And then you are gonna leave the blob alive for a turn. That way we have to deal with fewer enemies on the next turn. It's a bit of an awkward turn, but I do like it. We only gotta live for 2 more turns, which is hard. But if we kill the Scion, it's gonna kill... It's not... Is it gonna kill the blob? Yeah, it'll kill the blob, the scarab, and the spider, I think. Because I think the blob is getting the extra health. He is. Okay. So I like this. I like this. Oh, yeah. I like that it just splits immediately. That's fantastic. And next turn, we're only gonna have... Dude, we're only gonna have 2 units. I love it. That is such a good, like, blob positioning there. They spawn in the smoke, which means that they're dead. We got extremely lucky on this mission. Very lucky. I'm never gonna say that we did not get lucky, because we did. You know what? Let's repulse. Might be able to get some experience on our jet mech, our flyboy. He's a flyboy. End turn. So we failed 1 objective. We didn't block spawns. We did lose 2 power like a couple of missions ago, but we're back. No perfect island, but we can still spend our rep. Ooh, pilots, yeah, goodbye. And, goodbye. And I think I'm just gonna buy reactor core, although a new weapon might be kind of nice. Shield projector. You can shield enemies, or you can shield allies if I just give you an reactor points, so. We don't even have a prime mech. We don't even need that many reactor cores. +1 move, +2 health, and shield friendly are the last things that we need, so sure, buy reactor cores. Movement is good. You don't really need health. Instead, I'm gonna give you shield, or shield friendly, which I was just gonna ask. It does work on buildings, which admittedly makes me wonder if I should have gotten this a long time ago. How many situations have we been in where I couldn't push an enemy, or I couldn't push them because they would hit like a time pod, and I could just instead shield the building? That seems lovely. That seems lovely. Yeah, I love that ability. Well, I don't know. I hope I will love it. I feel like I'm gonna love it. Even test the loadout if we want and just like... Yeah, shield self and shield friendly. That's fantastic. Leave island.